I went to bed last night feeling like, you know, I was kind of expecting Cho to do what she did. Not nearly like the shitty thing she did, but like I was expecting it wasn't going to be like some crazy real interaction or whatever. I didn't go to bed feeling like I did Tip dirty. I really didn't. Looking back, do I owe him an apology at all? Yeah, I think there's a couple things that I might have done wrong. When she came on my stream and it was really awkward, and I was sitting in the middle, obviously me and Tip were sitting there for like fucking 2 hours drinking. Now if some new person shows up, we knew she was coming. Said she was gonna snipe me. So I bought her drinks. I paid attention to her. It was my first time meeting her. Maybe, if I was sober and used better judgment, I would have tried to bridge the gap earlier and, been like, tried to like make it flow better instead of having it be awkward, him in the corner, and me and her interacting for, kind of way too long. I feel like maybe I kind of fucked up there, right? The only reason I started, kind of rallying for them to kind of just be cool was not because I was, taking her side in any way. She already showed some, like, major fucking red flags when she was trying to snipe me, saying, when's Abusive Pillow leaving so I could snipe you? Tip said a bunch of times, go make plans with her. It's okay. Just go make plans with her. I'm like, no, I don't have plans with her. She plans to snipe me. Me and you have plans. There was no way I was going to ditch him. I like the guy. I wanted to stream with him a bunch out here. I wanted to make plans with him. I'm a fan of him. So I am fucking flabbergasted when I'm, instantly I was like, well, if we're going to have a real conversation, we need to turn off the stream. I snap called him. Instantly, I said, okay. Instantly. The fact that she didn't want to and we were going to go talk upstairs, and then I didn't say, oh, okay, well, we're going upstairs and you ended yours, so I'll end mine too. I didn't know how long I was going to be there. Was that a mistake? I don't really think so. Would it have shown a little bit more loyalty to be like, all right, well, you ended yours, even though we're going to go talk about it privately upstairs, I'll end mine too. Yeah, maybe I could have done that. For him to overreact and lump me in with her, when the only reason why I spent 45 minutes up there was to try to be the fucking middleman to get them to at least be on talking terms. I'm not asking them to be best friends. I'm not asking them to get along to the point where they're like, oh yeah, we're all buddy-buddy now. But just because it was so awkward and we were kind of like, chilling, I was trying to just make some peace. How am I in the wrong there? How am I in the fucking wrong there? Because he was butthurt and felt this like, really, I guess, bruised ego or something because she never sniped him. He mentioned it like 10 times. I've been here for a year. You never sniped me. I've been here for a year. You never sniped me. Who the fuck cares? Like, why are you butthurt about some girl you don't even fucking know that she didn't snipe you and she sniped me? You mentioned it 20 fucking times. Who fucking cares? So for her to kind of like, I guess, show me love by showing up to snipe me, and then you're putting that on me, like I'm on Team Cho, that's just disgusting. That's just so disgusting. How can you misread the situation so bad? I was trying to be the peacemaker. And like I said when we got upstairs, this was about a bigger issue. This wasn't about like, oh, like, yeah, it's so important for you to make peace with her. This was just a big issue about like your personality and how, hurt and damaged you seem by every single person on Twitch. This was about, instead of sulking in the corner, extending an olive branch to say, hey, let's talk about this. Well, I don't have any reason to talk about it. Well, okay. Well, you could sit in the fucking corner like a little bitch, or you could extend an olive branch and just get to the bottom of it. Or you could just be like, oh, hey, why don't you like me? Hey, what's the deal, So, to wake up to see my DMs leaked and lump me in the category with her is like beyond fucked up. It's a crazy fucking overreaction. I can't even fucking begin to fathom that. It's gross. It's really gross. And about those DMs, yeah, he plays an asshole character. He's constantly negative in his character. That's fine. It's funny. For me to tell him to ease up a little bit, because I feel like chat was hating it so much. I felt like we would have a little bit better of a dynamic if it could be a little sarcastic without being hateful and calling me grandma and just like, oh, I never called you fat. You've made like fucking 100 fat jokes with me off stream. You've done it. You've done similar things on stream. And I know it's a character and it's always like, oh, it's a character. But just being like, zooming in on my face and being like, while I'm drunk asleep, being like, this is his content. Like, yeah, it's a joke. Okay, I could take it. I just don't fucking understand. I really don't. Instead of like saying like, if we're gonna have a real talk, this is the type of stuff we need to do offline. This is the type of stuff we need to do offline. Okay. So obviously I didn't do anything that wrong last night. You might have had a problem with me paying attention to her a little bit or not, feeling like I was like not including you right away when she came in. But if you thought I was in the wrong at all for the night and you're so big on real conversations offline, what's the thing to do? Let me make an hour stream about it and leak your DMs to everybody. Yeah, offline real conversation. Perfect. You handled that perfectly, Tip. Perfectly. So then I go into his chat and I'm like, wait, you're mad at me? Really? Okay, I guess I could see how I might have fucked up in a little bit here and there. But you're mad at me? And then he brought up, well, when you're streaming with me, your numbers have been looking good. I'm like, really? Okay. I've had consistent 5K viewers on every stream since I've been here. And then he permabans me. You're so concerned about your numbers? Okay. How about this? And then he permabans me from his chat. How are you going to mention that me streaming with you has increased my numbers, which it hasn't? And then when I mention that my numbers have been that way since I've been here, because I'm in another country and stuff, that gets you to permaban me? Out of line. Totally overblown. Should he be mad at Cho? Yes. Should I be mad at Cho? Yes. It was kind of fucked up that she was saying she was going to snipe me only when he left. I thought that was wrong. Should I be mad at Cho? Yeah, whatever the fuck she did with her weird viewers to make them, laugh or whatever. That was kind of fucked up. We were kind of getting into like having a fun back and forth for an hour, and just sitting there buying her drinks all night, and then she's like, oh, sugar daddy, oh, I'm a leech, just like okay, yeah, I know. And even before she met me, she said something about like getting more viewers and hanging out with me. And someone told me that, I don't know if it's true, but she was like, after the stream, she was at like McDonald's asking where I am to pay for her, which is kind of funny. I think because I was nice to her and he feels so shell-shocked and damaged by people and so jaded by people, that because I was buddy-buddy with her, I was just as evil as her, just as bad as her. When in reality, I tried to smooth it over for 45 minutes while my stream was looking at dead air. I don't understand how I was in the wrong. Did I handle some of the situations wrong? Yeah, I could have tried to bridge the gap earlier. Or if he said, you know what, this is making me uncomfortable. You know, if we talked outside or something, this is making me uncomfortable. You know, she's being scummy. Let's just go somewhere else. Or let's turn off the stream and go just hang out somewhere. I would have done it in a heartbeat, just like I told him I would turn off the stream in a heartbeat. Because she wasn't going to turn off the stream, and then we went to go talk about it outside, and have the whole conversation for 45 minutes outside, because I didn't turn off my stream before I went outside with him to talk about it, then I'm in the wrong. Who the fuck cares if the whole conversation was going to happen, then you were going to leave, because I didn't turn off my stream before I had that conversation with you? I'm in the wrong. He's like, dude, he's so fucking bitter. I don't understand, man. I really, really like his content. I think he's a funny guy. I think he completely overreacted, and he's acting really bitter towards me because I had like a back and forth with her. Even though I know he doesn't care about her, he cares about, you know, he's obviously hurt by it. Even though he doesn't care about her as a person, he's hurt from all the negativity that he gets from streamers and that, like, the judgment. And I get that, and I get that. And I get a lot of that too. I get a lot of that hate too. But when I specifically said over and over again that I was not going to stop hanging out with him to appease her, who's a sniper, to come hang out with me, I think that showed a little bit like I was ride or die, team tip. I think that showed that, no, just because she's going to show up and doesn't want you there, I'm not going to be like, cool, we hung out all day. All right, now it's time for me to do a stream with Cho. If I really wanted to make plans with Cho, like I wanted to make plans with EXBC, I would have been like, cool, here's my stream schedule. Let me go to lunch and have a nice 3-hour stream with Tip. And then at night, me and Cho are going to go out with drinks and have a stream. If I really cared and wanted to make plans with Cho, that's what I would have done. I didn't, you know, she was going to snipe me. I had no plans with her. He told me, you know, a free pass, you know, leave him and then go stream with her. And I said, no, I'm not leaving you to go hang out with her. She's a sniper. Me and you are cool, and we made plans. And if that doesn't show some kind of loyalty, then I don't know what the fuck does. The fact that you wake up being this salty little fucking hurt cunt, leaking my DMs and putting me in the same category as her, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot for that, and you owe me an apology for that. If anything, if what I did hurt you at all from the night before, I'll be man enough to admit that a couple of things could have gone differently, and I will admit my wrongdoing if I really think that if you bring some things up that I feel like I could have handled better, I will admit it. But you really fucked up just sitting there leaking my DMs and putting me into her category when I clearly showed signs of loyalty and respect towards you. And the only reason why I would read anything mean about you, since I don't fucking play a character on my IRL, the only reason why is because with your character being so, you know, negative and constantly throwing in digs and insults, the only way we can kind of have a play back and forth is if I throw it back at you. And you seemed fine with that. Maybe you weren't. Maybe you can dish it, but you can't take it. So stop being a fucking bitch. DM me. I'm willing to talk about it. Bitch fucking move to leak my DMs. Bitch move to ban me from your chat. You're being a hurt little abused bitch. So hit me up. Let's be